Yes, hello, welcome on into 11 Sports here for the one season challenge with Juventus, and as you can see in front of you, we're doing not too bad. If I'm being honest, it's kind of a little bit boring for me because we keep winning all these games, but hopefully the second half of the season gets a little bit more exciting as we get to the latter stages of Europe. If you missed the last episode, go and check it out. We played our last Champions League group stage match up against Borussia Dortmund, and we also played against one of our title rivals, Inter Milan, in Serie A. However, as you can see from the league in front of you, they're not really title rivals in the game. They won Serie A in real life, but they're not doing so well in the game. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button for more daily football manager content. At the moment, one season challenge with Juventus, but who knows what's going to come up. Maybe something different. Subscribe and you won't miss it. So yes, as you can see from the league, we are currently 4 points clear at the top, only conceding 11 goals, scoring 54. Not too bad at all. We've only lost 2 games, which were the games up against Benevento and Spezia, who have only won 2 games all season. And one of them was up against us. If you look at our schedule, last time we met, I say we beat Dortmund and Inter. Since then, we beat Torino in the Turin derby 4-0. Bonucci with a goal, 2 for Ronaldo and 1 for Rabiot. Fiorentina were our next opponents and we dispatched of them quite easily. A goal for De Ligt, 2 for Morata and 2 for Ronaldo in that 5-2 victory. Atalanta was our last game before our winter break to celebrate Christmas, and Ronaldo, Morata and Rabiot scored in that one to give us a nice early Christmas present. No cobwebs to brush off in this game against Sassuolo. A nice organised display in that one, and we won 2-0. Ronaldo and Ramsey scoring the goals. Napoli proved to be a bit of a tougher test, I must admit, but we did win 1-0 away at Napoli. I was going to say at the Maradona Arena. I'm not sure if it's called Arena. I just know that it's named after Maradona, their stadium. So we did win 1-0 there thanks to Federico Chiesa. And Federico Chiesa scored another 2 goals in this game when we beat Verona 6-0. Dybala got 2 more. Demiral got 1. And Gianluca Frabotta. I think I mentioned him before. He was a backup left back who we've actually been playing quite a lot, to be honest. I've been fairly impressed with him. His stats look all right, nothing special. Again, in terms of ability, nothing that great. We're possibly going to sell him, but he's done fairly well for us since we've played him so far this season. And I must admit, I'm quite liking using him. And the fact he got his first goal for us was a bonus in that last game as well. So today we should have 2 kind of contrasting games. Frosinone, who are in the division below, we should demolish them in this midweek Italian Cup first round tie. And then we play the Italian Super Cup final up against Napoli. I say that was probably our toughest game in the most recent stretch, was the one against Napoli. So we'll see how we do in that cup final, that Super Cup final that's being played at the San Siro. We still don't have any money, really, so no transfers have been made so far in the January window. If we have a big sale, then we might bring players in, but very boring on that front, I must admit. I thought perhaps it was going to be slightly more exciting, but not the case. And I've just come into this, and I didn't even realise that Aaron Ramsey did to himself. He's out for 5 to 11 days with a damaged heel, so I need to shugle about this team. Give us 2 seconds. So we'll go with a slightly rotated side for this game in the Cup. We should win it easily, so even though we've rotated some players out, we should still get the win. Szczesny in goal, Demiral and Chiellini at centre back, Cuadrado at right back, and Frabotta, probably my favourite player from this series, to be honest, on the left-hand side. Bentancur plays in midfield alongside Rabiot and Arthur. Kulusevski on the right, Ronaldo moves out to the left, and we bring Morata back in. Morata's only got 7 goals all season, so hopefully he can score some more in this game. Here we go, we are playing in our black and white. Frosinone in their yellow. I apologise if it's actually Frosinone, not Frosinone, but Frosinone feels more Italian to me, so I'm going to go with Frosinone. And early on, Chiellini throws the ball in. It is headed away, and Milico drives forward with this ball in toward Chiano. Good challenge from Cuadrado, but they get the ball back and they play all the way back to their defensive midfielder. Long ball forward, Demiral heads it away. Bentancur finds Ronaldo, and they're 6 minutes into this game, and we've got the ball back on this left-hand side. Ronaldo finds Frabotta, gives the ball back to Ronaldo, drives into the box, plays it back out to Frabotta. Can he swing this ball in? No, he finds Ronaldo again. They're just keeping the ball between the two of them, but we have been challenged, and now Rabiot wins the ball back. This is a very long highlight, a better result in a goal, I tell you that. Demiral with it, and Artur, we're trying this right-hand side now. Kulusevski toward Ronaldo, and it does result in a goal. A goal for Ronaldo, his 21st of the season. He just won the Ballon d'Or as well at the end of the calendar year, something I didn't show you. He won the Ballon d'Or, and we won the Serie A Manager of the Year, which is not bad since we've only been there for 6 months, so we'll take that. But yeah, up 1-0 very early on in this game, and I imagine that's just the start of the floodgates opening, or at least you'd hope that's the case. Kulusevski with the corner swings into the front post, and Demiral just heads that over the bar. That tactic of corners into the front post, it really does work. Try it if you haven't. And here's another corner. Kulusevski into the front post. Demiral heads it. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Maybe we just need better headers of the ball if that's going to be the case. De Ligt, Chiellini, Bonucci quite good. But unfortunately, Demiral not quite good enough there. Long throw from Chiellini. It's into the box again. And that's poor from Bentancur over the bar. Slightly worrying when Chiellini is playing. He does take the long throws for us, which is fine. But no one fills in for him at centre-back, which is awfully worrying. We've just won a penalty, it looks like. It's awfully worrying because he doesn't run back after he's taken the long throw. He just hangs about wherever he's taking the long throw, which can sometimes leave us a bit short at the back, but thankfully not the case there. And we've won that penalty. As I said, Ronaldo will step up to take it. He's not missed one for us yet, and he doesn't miss one this time. In that bottom right-hand side, I think he scored 3 in the bottom right and 1 in the bottom left so far. And we are up 2-0 thanks to 2 goals to Cristiano Ronaldo. The sort of game you'd imagine he probably didn't have to play in, but I like Ronaldo. I like him scoring goals, so he's going to do that. If he gets himself a hat-trick, he can come off and have a bit of a break, have a rest before we play up against Napoli. We've reached half-time, and we're only winning 2-0. I was imagining it might be a little bit more. I suppose we have rotated the side slightly. The midfield's not as strong as it could be, but kind of disappointed to just be 2-0 up. But we have won the ball here. Morata breaks away. There's men on the left if he wants to use them. Drives down the right. Can he cross it over? No. Yes, he does now. Ronaldo heads it in. Oh, and it's over the bar. That was nearly his hat-trick. He could nearly have come off for a rest. He must not want to come off. Throw in from the left. Chiellini with a long one toward Bentancur and Frabotta. And see what I mean? Chiellini stays down on this left-hand side, which leaves it one-on-one in the defence, which is not good. It's a good save from Szczesny, though. Really, one of the other defenders needs to sit back, and I have instructed them to sit back, but they don't sit back alongside the other centre-back, which is worrying when Chiellini decides to hang about further up the park after a long throw. Maybe I just need to tell him to get back in position instead of hanging about up there. Well, this has been very disappointing indeed. I'm going to make some subs in the midfield, I think, just to freshen things up. And we'll bring on Chiesa on the left-hand side and put Ronaldo on up front. Take off each of the fullbacks as well because we've got lots of subs to use. So why not use them? There's 20 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get a couple of goals in the second half. It's been a disappointing second half performance so far. Let's see if these fresh legs can make a difference. Modric finds Chiesa, who drives forward. He's got Sandro outside him if he wants to use him. He lost the ball, but he's won it back. Sandro to Ronaldo and Chiesa. Drives forward into the box, back to Ronaldo. Can he get his thirds? Yes, he can. 3 goals for Juventus. 3 goals for Ronaldo. And his hat-trick is done. And now we've made so many subs, we can't even take him off after he's got his hat-trick. Well, you know what? If he didn't want a rest, he's not going to get one. He can play either off the left or up front. He's a very, very good player, surprisingly, isn't he, Ronaldo? And he puts us 3-0 up in this game that we have totally dominated. No surprises there. You kind of feel sorry for a team like Frosinone who have to play against Juventus in the first round of the Cup, and they still insist, just do Juventus, on playing Ronaldo in that game. I feel a little bit sorry. Not a lot sorry, but a little bit sorry. All in all, some very good ratings for most of the team there. The subs coming on, the only ones really below a 6. And Morata, below a 7, sorry, not below a 6, below a 7. And Morata, the only starter below a 7, because it's Morata, and he's not very good. I've tried to tell you this. So we have won in the first round of the Cup, and we have drawn Napoli in the Italian Cup, which is at the quarter-final stage. So there's only 16 teams in the first round, and the rest are in the... What? Because that was the Italian Cup first round. So it goes from the first round to the quarter. There's hundreds of qualifying rounds, including teams from Serie A. Okay, this Italian Cup is very strange indeed. But nonetheless, we won that first round tie up against Frosinone, and now all the teams from Serie B are out. It's all just Serie A side. So we are playing in the quarter-final up against Napoli. Roma play Milan, Inter play Atalanta, and Lazio play against Sassuolo. That could be a tough game against Napoli. Where does that fit in our schedule? As we scroll down here, it arrives at the end of this month. I imagine we probably won't see that. I'm not sure. Maybe we will if we do a kind of end of window special should some sales happen. But if we play Napoli today, you probably don't want to see them in the next episode, do you? So no, you won't see that. But you will see Napoli in just a second when we play them in the Super Cup final. I'll see you for that one very, very soon. Right, so here we are, ready for the Italian Super Cup final. We have made changes to the team again. A whole new back four, midfielders back in, strikers back in. Just getting the best side out there. So Szczesny in goal, Bonucci and De Ligt as centre backs. Sorry to Chiellini and Demiral played well in the last few games, but these two are my best centre backs. Danilo back in at right back for Cuadrado. It could have been either, but we're going back to Danilo. And Alexandro replaces my new favourite player, Frabotta, at left back. Modric back to his deep line playmaker role midfield. Rabiot one side and Arthur the other. Chiesa back on the left, Dybala back on the right, and Ronaldo back up front. 23 goals for Ronaldo, 13 for Chiesa. Let's see if Chiesa can catch up in this one. So the game kicks off here, 4-2-3-1 for Napoli, playing in their blue as in their black and white, obviously. Bonucci gets the short ball and he finds Chiesa over the top. Can he drive? He can indeed. Can he finish this off? Oh, it's a good save from Ospina there. Chiesa with an early chance for us. Not quite good enough with the finish, but encouraging signs. Corner kick for us. Dybala to take it into the front post, and De Ligt just heads it wide of the goal. That tactic works really well. You get a lot of good opportunities there, and that was one of them. Chiesa's managed to get himself injured with a potential foot injury. So we'll bring on Dejan Kulusevski to play on that left-hand side. I had the option to bring on Morata and move Ronaldo out, but let's not do that. Modric swings into the front post and Bonucci heads it off the bar. Yeah, no Morata for me, please. Let's keep Ronaldo up front and we'll move Kulusevski to a slightly weaker, but more than able left-hand side. And he's played the ball to Arthur here, who drives forward, gets challenged, and the ball's cleared forward in behind Bonucci. Osimhen hits it, and it's a... I was about to say it's a good save, but it's not. This went past him. And it's a goal for Napoli. All the way by himself. Just a route one ball over the top after the challenge from Koulibaly. Elmas plays the ball long. None of the defenders chase this back. And he tucks it in that bottom corner. Opposite side from Szczesny. And we might go in 1-0 down here unless we can get a goal late on in this first half. Bonucci's found Dybala with it, and we advance down this right hand side. Danilo, will he take on the left back or will he play the ball in field? He takes him on, now switches the play and it's headed away, and the ball is recycled here for Napoli. Koulibaly with a long ball forward. Bonucci wins it though. Dybala back to Danilo. Let's see if we can get a chance. 2 minutes added time. Can we make use of them? Kulusevski into the box. It's a good save from Ospina. Oh, not quite good enough. And somehow, even though we had 13 shots to Napoli's 4, we are down 1-0. I'm going to go and say, go on, show us what you're made of. Go and actually do something. We've got another injury. This is not good. Arthur with the injury here. So we'll bring on McKennie for him. And this has been a fairly disappointing performance from a lot of our players so far. I'm going to have to give them a shout here and demand some more. 2 injuries always disrupts you the way your team's playing though, unfortunately, so that has been the case here. But I tell you, neither Dybala nor Ronaldo are playing very well at all. But we've got the ball on our right hand side. Danilo gets the ball back from Modric, and can we create a chance here? Modric and McKennie and Danilo passing in triangles. Danilo drives forward, back to McKennie and Danilo. He finds Modric. Can we switch it into space? Ronaldo's dropped very deep to come for that. There's no one really pressing the defenders, but Dybala finds Danilo. Puts the ball in toward the keeper. That was a shot across, I'm not sure, but Ospina spilled it. Thankfully for him, there was no one there to take it away. And Elmas has got the ball now. He plays it through, and they've scored us another... they've scored another goal. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We're not playing very well. I'm just singing for some reason. Move Kulusevski back to that side. Ronaldo back out to the left. And we'll bring on Morata up front. Let's do that. Who's not playing well? Sandro's not playing well. Bring on Frabotta. I can't make any more. I'm only allowed to make 3 subs in the Super Cup. Whereas every other competition I'm allowed to make 5. Okay, well, that's all the subs made then. Let's see if it does anything. Rabiot finds Ronaldo, and the changes haven't been made yet, so Kulusevski is still out on that side, and McKennie with it. Back to Modric and McKennie. Is there going to be a chance here? Is it going to end up in nothing? Danilo down the right. Will he put the ball in? Yes, he will. Ronaldo scores. He scores a goal. It's 2-1. Maybe I shouldn't have moved them out to the left-hand side. No, it says I can cancel the changes, but I'm going to keep them on anyway. Let's bring Morata on, and let's see for these last 15 minutes if we can get ourselves an equaliser. Totally dominated the game, and yet somehow we're down 2-1. Alexandro throws the ball into Ronaldo here on the left-hand side. Swung in, Morata's over the bar. There's just 8 minutes to go. I didn't even properly celebrate that goal from Ronaldo, but there's just 8 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 2 minutes, or 1 minute. Now, 5 minutes added time. I don't think anything's going to happen here. I think somehow we're going to lose this Super Cup final, and that would be very disappointing indeed. One last chance. Rabiot with the ball. Back to Modric. There's 20 seconds in the game. Rabiot with it, and Modric now. Can he do something? Finds Ronaldo, he hits it, and what a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo in the 95th minute of the game. He's a man that will get you out of any trouble you're in, and he has done it here. Oh, goodness me. He's got us a 2-2 draw here in the Italian Super Cup. First time volley. Lovely ball from Modric to Ronaldo. The ex-Real Madrid partnership happening here at Juventus. I think Modric is an outstanding player. Fair enough to say that, isn't it? And he's got a fantastic distribution, and he found Ronaldo there, and he's taken us to extra time where we have a chance to make our dominance pay and hopefully win this cup. If we win this, it could be the start of a quadruple, but only if we win this. First half of extra time had absolutely no highlights in it, so we'll start the second. And we'll see if anything happens in this one. There's just 10 minutes left to go. And a lot of the players are not good. They are struggling in terms of fitness. I'm going to quickly look before I bring on players at how good they are at penalties, just in case I need to do penalty. No one's very good at penalties. Quadrado, okay, no. 9. Chiellini, any good at penalty? 3, no. Demiral, no. Okay. There's not many good people at penalties, unfortunately, in our team. Danilo is actually one who is quite good. Bonucci is good as well. I'm just thinking of players who to take off. De Ligt's not that good at them, so we'll bring on Quadrado and move Danilo into centre-back. Quadrado's slightly better at penalties than what De Ligt is, but there's 5 minutes left for us to get a goal before it goes to penalties. I tell you what, this looks like it might be going to a dramatic penalty shootout, and indeed it is. And I tell you what, this could be very exciting indeed. Let's sort the order out. I really don't want Morata to be taking an important penalty, but it looks like he will be taking one. Let's add the players this week because the dragging across is not working. I think we'll keep them in roughly the order that they are in there. And if we get past Danilo at number 7, then we don't deserve to win the penalty shootout anyway. Penalty kicks begin, and Napoli take them first. The man who scored both of their goals, Osimhen, hits it, and it's a penalty that is scored, and Napoli go up 1-0. Ronaldo steps up. He's not missed one yet with us as the manager of Juventus, and he doesn't miss one here either. 1-1 after the first penalty. Napoli step up for the second one. Szczesny, can he make this save? Let's see. Yes, he can. What a dive down to the left-hand side for Szczesny. And now Luka Modric steps up to see if he can put us ahead 2-1. Modric runs up and thrashes that in the bottom left-hand side. Keeper with absolutely no chance. And we now lead this penalty shootout 2-1. Zielinski steps up and he's put it right down the middle, and Szczesny stayed still and he's got a big strong hand to it, and we're up 2-1 now. 2 misses from Napoli. Bonucci steps up and he puts it down the middle, but their keeper dives out the way, and now we lead this penalty shootout 3-1. That means it's a must-score penalty here for Napoli as Szczesny makes his way back into the goal. Bakayoko, the central midfielder, comes up to take this penalty. Can he score it? Yes, he can. Slots it very well. Very well. Slots it very nicely into that bottom right corner. And now, oh no. What did I say about 90 seconds ago? I just punched the mic, sorry. I don't want Morata to be taking an important penalty, but he does score it. Come on. Outstanding. We win the Super Cup, and the players take a little walk up here to collect the trophy. And who's actually the captain? Is it Bonucci today? I think it's Bonucci. He'll be receiving the trophy. I tell you, we were made to work for that. A 95th minute equaliser took it to extra time. Extra time was no extra goals, took it to penalties, and we won that one. And Bonucci lifts that trophy aloft. And we've won that Super Cup on penalties. Our first trophy here with Juventus. We've got 3 more that we can win. Let's see how many of them we can win. And it looks to me like Szczesny might do a cartwheel here. Indeed he does. Everyone knows that that's what happens in this game. A cartwheel from the keeper. What a penalty shootout. Scoring all 4 of our penalties. Napoli missed 2 of theirs. Fantastic display from both Modric and Ronaldo. They really were the important players, even men of their age, both 35 now. You can see that on the left-hand side. Ronaldo got us there. And Ronaldo, Modric, Bonucci and Morata won it for us in the end. I can't believe Morata scored a penalty. I was expecting him to miss. So that in the end was a very impressive win. I mean, we played well. It was bad that we were down 2-0, but a very good comeback for us there in the Super Cup final, getting us our first piece of silverware. The eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed when we looked at the fixtures earlier that we have been drawn up against Man United in the Champions League first knockout round. And that is who we'll be playing in the next episode alongside a Serie A game. We'll play Bologna before that, and then the first Champions League first knockout round first leg. Yeah, the first knockout round first leg against Man United, which is at Old Trafford. So a game against Bologna and a game against Man United in the next episode should be very exciting indeed. If you have enjoyed this episode, look at that run of form we're on. Since we lost to Spezia, we've won every single game, if you include winning on penalties as a win, which I do. If we lost, I wouldn't have counted it as a loss. But yes, because we've won, I count it as a win. Look at all those wins, and we had another couple of wins today. One against Frosinone and one fantastic comeback in that cup final. So please do leave a like for that brilliant comeback. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's more Football Manager content already on the channel for you to have a look at if you want. Go and check out the last one season challenge where we tried to avoid relegation with Sheffield United in the Premier League. See how we did at that. And there's lots more to come as well. Another reason to hit that subscribe button. And until the next one, when we play up against Bologna and Manchester United, we'll see you then.